What's good, Chaotic Nation? It is your boy Chaos here. Welcome back to the custom Shiny Dex stream, and what might be the last one of these for a while, and I haven't talked about it, so that's why I'm talking about it immediately at the beginning of this one. There's a lot of stuff going on. I actually added an internship and other things to the channel, into my life, and so I might have to cut back a little bit on content, which I hate doing, but I might have to cut back a little bit. So I might be dropping this custom Shiny Dex stream in favor of having my Monday nights open and then moving the best team streams to Fridays at this time. So keep that in mind. I'm not quite sure, and that's not confirmed yet. I have to still look at stuff. I just really started my internship this week, so it's an extra 5 hours that I lose from my time. And I'm constantly dealing with how do I get things fit in my schedule. So I might need to just take that little bit of time out of it. I hate to do that, but there will be a point where this would come back later when I have a little bit more time, like in the summer, so I can do another stream like this. However, this is the one of the streams I don't enjoy as much. I still enjoy making the shinies, but I'd rather be playing the game. And I want to keep doing the best team stuff, and I think that's more important for the channel than it is for me to make this custom Shiny Dex. So that's going to be the case. If it happens, it happens. I'll let you guys know. So make sure you go to Discord, Discord, Twitter, follow me on those platforms. I like being transparent about things going on and what might happen with the content moving forward. So those are just things to look at. If you're new to the channel, by the way, hi Kong. If you're new to the channel, not quite sure what this is, let me just go to the top of this list. So I have to start back over again anyway. There are several shinies that have awesome designs, but several others that aren't so good. I thought it would be fun to make a custom Shiny Dex with all 807 Pokemon at the time of making this Dex, which is incorrect at the moment because that needs fixed, because Legends Arceus came out, so it's like closer to 1,000 at the moment. Actually, BDSP, I think this was made before even Sword and Shield was out. So it's got Sword Gen 7 mons, Gen 8 mons, and the new stuff from Legends Arceus that I have not implemented yet. So, yeah. It'll be fun. I'm also including regional forums and megas, so that's adding another element to the already expansive decks as it is. So, that's just the thing. I'm not doing Dynamax or Gigantamax Pokemon because their color schemes would be the same as their Mega or the same with their regular Pokemon. So that's everything. But if you guys are enjoying this series, you can let me know. I kind of need more than one person to be like, hey, I like this thing. No, I'm just messing with you. I kind of need a little bit more reassurance with that if you want to see it come back. I enjoy it and I'm having fun with it, and the purpose of this was always to make fun little decks, but also it can be a pain sometimes to get to do it. So just let me know with that. All right, Raichu, Pikachu. Pikachu didn't have an Alolan form. We did do Alolan Sandshrew. I'm just hoping that I can keep everything together. And honestly, what I might have said just might be something we don't need to talk about because I might find a way to get it done. But at this moment, I'm having a hard time even finding time to go to the grocery store, and that's ridiculous, you know, because that is so necessary. It's such a necessity for me to live that I just need to find the time. And so if I have to cut a stream out here or there, that might be it. And like the only times I stream are the times I have blocks of time to actually stream. I could stream like more on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. However, I need to get other stuff done. Like I have schoolwork to do, so I can't just stream all the time. Now, if everybody pulled together and we got like, you know, a lot of money in here, I could, you know, do it. Like if this could support me full time, 100% would do it, but you know, it doesn't, and it probably never will, but that's fine. All right, Alolan Vulpix. I know I made a custom form of it, so I was made aware that I missed a few custom forms. So here's my Alolan Vulpix that I made, as well as Alolan Ninetales. I'm not the biggest fan of how these turned out. Now stop suggesting any things. They're not bad per se, but I think they could use a little bit of a touch up, and they could potentially be made even better. So let me start working on that. Welcome in Nico as well. I thought you don't watch YouTube. What's going on there? I don't need to save it as a picture. I already have it as a picture. I need to format the picture. Better than the actual shiny? Yeah, I mean that's true, but I mean anything's better than something that barely changes. It's like, look, regular low Vulpix. I don't know what I'm trying to get here. Yeah, that's the other part about it. It's so hard to do. I don't know if Reborn has one yet, or this or not. I would assume they do, since they have the other ones. Oh yeah, their shiny's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's hard to make an Alolan Vulpix shiny sprite. It looks good. It just doesn't work well. So I think I fixed the latency issue with this series last week, and so that should be fixed. Let me just look at these real quick, get some inspiration. I never use Bulbapedia, and you guys would think I totally use Bulbapedia if you just watch this series, but I actually really hate using Bulbapedia. I find it incomplete. However, it is really good for sprites. So look at like the difference. Like I understand like it's more of a pinkish tone, but I digress. It's still pretty bad. What did I do with Vulpix? What did I do with Vulpix? I think it's purple. Yes, Vulpix is purple. So I didn't really do anything special with it there. Just give me an idea for a low one Vulpix, actually. So let's reset this. I kind of getting there with it, but not quite. So let's see if I can get a little bit more. That'll do. Move you out of the way for now. That's not quite what I want. I just look like Leafeon. Yeah, the Reborn is a rainbowish color scheme. Let's go a little bit more. No. Set that. I need to get the set down to a color because I'm trying to get to be a little bit white. I'm just getting not white. And that's what's bugging me. Ah, man. At this point, I don't think I'm messing with anything, really. Yeah, that's a tough one to do. That's not a bad one. I don't know if I wanted to do that. Let me look at this a little bit more. Because if I can find a Vulpix that goes along with this. This is fun. I love not being able to find what I want to find with it. Yeah. It's just not going well. I got a really good it's a really good Vulpix sprite out of it, but that's about it. Yeah, well, one because they've already been they're already remasters of the original, and then you try to remaster a remaster into a different color, so it makes it very difficult. So, not my favorite thing. All right, I'm gonna double this out. Let's see if I can get a 9 seal set that's similar to that one. Because if I can, I'll just use that. I don't think a low 1/9 seals is really too bad though. If memory serves. Why not just go over down? It's pretty bad. It's not great, but it's not terrible either, I guess. That looks good. I wonder, I guess who it's by. Take a guess, your first 7 don't count. Alright, I found it. Found the one I wanted to use. So this is what I found here. So that'll be that's what I'm gonna go with instead of mine. I like mine, but I get Lucky Charms vibes from it, and that's not my favorite thing. Also, I found on the Google search it was a transparent. I had a smudge on my screen, and it's bugging the crap out of me. So we just put that in. I can make this smaller because I don't need that Vulpix to be massive. We copy it. Go over here. I forget what the name is on it again, how to spell it. Okay, I always want to call it you dragon, but that's not what it is. And that's not the name. But, I mean, Skydra's done a lot of really good work, so I'd love to showcase it. And I don't mind showcasing it. Alright, you're a little bit big. What's necessary? This could have been Lucky Charms. That's what I was seeing. Like, I just kept seeing Lucky Charms. I'm like, no thanks. So yeah. Alright, Jiggles, Wiggles, good. Zubegglebet doesn't have one. Parasect, we're good. Venomoth, Venonat. Venomoth, Venonat. Diglett, Dugtrio, Alolan, Diglett, Alolan, Dugtrio, Meowth, 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 Meowth. Gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Gotta... Growlithe, Arcanine, Mankey, Primeape. I'm just being a butt. We did all the Meowth forms. What did I do? Oh yeah, great. What did I do for Alolan Meowth again? No, I changed it. What did I do? Oh yeah, it's white. I like the white one. It's cool. Snowcat. Snowcat. Persian, Alolan Persian is done. There's no Galarian Persian because it's Berserker. Golden Psychic do not. Growlithe and Arcanine. So now I actually here's our first Hisuian form. Which is another reason why I wanted to go back, because I did this way before Legends Arceus started, so it's a little bit flirty, but that's about it. Yeah, they canceled actually in-person classes today because they're like, oh, we're supposed to get like 90 feet of snow. And I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Will it actually? I'm like, there's no way this is gonna actually happen. Maybe a dusting. I'm like, why did we cancel? There is a tree down on campus, so that makes sense. So it's hard to get in and out, but that's about it. All right, Hisuian Growlithe. We get to make a custom shiny. Yeah, 100% get to make a custom shiny here. Yeah, we 100% get to make a custom shiny there, like 100% new forms. Yeah. Where else we at? So what other Hisuian forms do we have that are not? So I just get them in my head. Quillfish, we have to go do that. when we get there. Brain. Weirder is form is a new evolution. So is Cleavor. Zoro and Zoroark. I'm not in Gen 5 yet, but that's good to note. Electrode and yeah, Electrode and Voltorb I have to do as well. And I know I've already done those. That's probably honestly what's next. So I think we also got to think about megas. So the hard part about this is like keeping track of what has a mega evolution, what has an alternate form. So it's kind of fun for all that. But my original idea with the Lone Vulpix, I want to jump back to this because I didn't do what I wanted to do with it, but I like this one a lot better. I was gonna make it green. So like the regular one goes from a red to a purple, and then like the blue turns into a green. So kind of like following that side of the color wheel a little bit, but no. Thought you liked their shinies. What? Yeah, but they're just the ones I have to make. The Voltorb and Electrode. I'm just naming what I have to do. Meowth does not have a Hisuian form for some reason. You're right, Game Freak, about that one. Because it needs, like, it is the Pokemon that keeps getting different forms. Like, bruh, keep doing it. I find it hilarious, especially Longcat. Growlithe, Arcanine, Hisuian, Growlithe, Hisuian, Arcanine, Poliwhirl. We already did those. We have Mega Alakazam. There's no Mega Machamp. Bellsprout. Thank you, Dave, for taking up a whole page. Tentacruel and Tentacruel do not have a new form. Golem. So I did miss Geodude as well. So there's a Alolan Geodude that we have to do. And I don't remember. I think it's just yellow. Pretty sure it's just yellow. I know you guys can't see me typing stuff, and because my face is blocking that corner of the screen. I'm pretty sure it's just yellow, which is similar to the regular Geodude line, but I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, it's like a more bronze-ish color. The Steely turns into a bronze-ish color instead of like the rocky brown. The Steely gray turns into a more of a copper versus a gold. I don't remember what I did with Geodude though. I didn't change any of their shinies. I changed Golem. I changed all of their shinies. What did I do? So with Geodude, with Golem and Geodude, I made them all black, like coal. Problem is, I don't have a good use for that with Alolan Geodude. So it really comes down to the question of what do I want to mess with here to make it work better. To be honest, I really like the copper on the Geodude. So maybe we don't touch that one. Let's see what Graveler gives us. I think Graveler's the same way. Here's where I'm starting to have the issue, because those little gold flakes in there mess with the color sprite. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not great. But I have an idea of kind of maybe where I want to take this. That's a really good shiny. I have an idea of maybe where I want to take this. Alright, let's do some work. Going back to Geodude, thanks. And this one shouldn't be too hard to do differently. If they just made great shinies, I don't have to think about it at all. Maybe that's what I'm trying to do. I know it's a basic idea, but just gotta follow me with it. That's Geodude. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the ones that work best. There was taught, I'm with my studies, one of the things we've been talking about lately is like how people tend to like articulate things incredibly in long length. And one of the things we've been talking about, if you can't say it simply, is it worth saying? Is it worth getting across if you can't do it simply? So I'm kind of taking that inspiration with these ones a little bit. All right, so this one's gonna be a little bit trickier to do because we still want that gold color, but we also, oh, look at that. That actually looks really sick. Originally, I did think white. I'll be honest, I did think white with this. How about what if we magneton it a little bit? What if we magneton it a little bit? I kind of like that moon rock looking thing. Let's go with this. I'm gonna like it better than the yellow anyway. And I just need to, let me do this with it. Is that what I want to do? How similar is that? It's a little bit, I need to make it brighter somehow. I think that gets us about where I want. Yeah, that's about right. All right. Now comes the fun part. So yeah, I need to go back and do these because it's like, oh, I'm gonna do them later, and then I realized I had done a few. Let's do some pointing out in chat. So we made it back. Don't need the eyes. Just need the unibrow. Thank you. Because I want to keep that steely blue color, but I also do not want. I don't know what else what I didn't want, but I want to keep the steely blue of the original Geodude, so it kind of has a similarity. My only other concern with this, yeah, that doesn't look bad, is I kind of want to swap the yellow patches out. But I'm not sure about if I want to do that or not. And I thought of maybe like a nice looking teal. Like that just looks freaking crazy, bro. That was what we would have got. That's what we would have got. Yeah, add a little bit less add a little bit more contrast, take down the brightness a bit. We would have got poop rock there, bud. We would have got poop rock. So the green looks pretty cool. I like that green, but that's not what I want. Let's try for this. So that kind of does what I want it to do, which means I need to reset it. Let me reset it, and then it's gonna be easier to get these little notches of yellow that are just strewn throughout this Pokemon. If I that's with the color first. I also see a problem with the other one that I didn't fix. And I will get that because there's one the left side of the cheekbone is not painted. I mean, honestly, these guys didn't have a bad shiny to begin with. And sometimes that's hard to do. It's hard to mess with a shiny that's not... It's not quite great, but it's not bad. So it's much easier to go to something like Garchomp and be like, man, this thing sucks. Versus going to something like, you know, Charizard, where it has a great shiny and you don't want to mess it up. Alright, that's fixed. This, we put the blue on it. How does this look? That looks kind of cool, I'll be honest, but not quite what I want. Let's try a little bit of a... It's not quite the blue I want. So that gives us the other rock formations, which doesn't look bad. What's up, Orange? It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Been a while for YouTube side of things. I hope things are going well. So we have that operation. And we also have, I'm gonna try to customize this color a little bit. It's not giving me what I want. Actually, green might not be a bad substitute on there. Green doesn't look bad, but I don't like it. It doesn't look bad, but it's not what I want either. The problem with this is like it always likes to skew everything dark. So there's more of the tealy blue that I was looking for. Not quite what I want though, which is the annoying part about it. So I'm gonna have to mix that up a little bit more. There's a really cool green one right here that I like a lot. Let me pull that back up because I can't see what you guys can see. So these ones look really cool. I like these a lot. Let's go more colors. Let me give the custom file a little bit of a... I want a little bit of a tealy green. Kind of what I wanted. Let's try to mess with it a little bit. Maybe we can get exactly the color I want. That's almost it. That was close. But less. No, more Kant. It's not bad, not bad. To be honest, I like the darker. That's kind of what I was looking at. Okay. The white better than the brown. Yeah. So it's kind of like moon rock, bro. So this, we could go with the darker green or we can go with the blue that kind of matches a little bit more. I'll be honest, I'm kind of vibing with that green. Just because... I mean, we could leave the yellow in there as a touch for the original. It does liven up the color a little bit. I don't know, you guys want yellow, you want blue, or you want green? I think in green, but... I do want to hear your thoughts as well. I got mentioned in a comment on Instagram, which is funny because I don't use Instagram. Like, ever. It's one of these bot accounts. Oh. I mean, it's just a girl holding a bunch of iPhones. Like that. I would have known. I would have guessed you would have picked the green. So, the other thing I want to talk about, well, you guys are getting back to me on the colors. If not, I'll just continue with the green. Is that spring break is not next week, but the week after, and so I might be doing extra stuff, but I also might be doing some other things. I am going to visit some family at the beginning of the week. So, I will not, Let me save this as a picture first, and then I'll come back to do it. I will not be streaming. Actually, it takes effects this week, so I will not be streaming on Saturday this week. Over on YouTube channel. It's coming week, not tomorrow, but like next week. So I'll still have a stream on YouTube tomorrow at 8 a.m. I'm on Twitch 8 a.m. You can check that out. But next week, the week, I think it's, so what's today? The 25th? That'll be the 4th? The 4th? A week from today would be the 4th. The 5th. March 5th, I will not be streaming because I will be with family that weekend. And then I should be back. I'll be back on Monday, I figure. And so it won't really affect the YouTube side of things, but it will affect Twitch. It's Graveler with 2 L's. That looks wrong. Is it 2 L's or is it 1 L? Hold on. 2 L's, yeah. 2 L's look wrong. It's Graveler, not Graveler. That's why. Alright, I'm gonna remove this now. The whole thing. And I'm gonna grab my Alolan Graveler sprites. If I can find it. Oh, it's right there at the top. Ah, crap. It only saved the one iteration of it. It only saved the top layer, which is annoying. There we go. Hey, when it does that. That's why Photoshop is better for those kind of things, but I can't. I'm not graphically inclined enough to edit on Photoshop. I am graphically inclined enough to mess around with PowerPoint. Alright. So there's Graveler and Geodude. Looks like a plan. Yep. I expect to have a good time. I don't know quite what we're doing yet, but we will figure that out quickly. Copy image. We're working on that. They're like, hey, you want to figure out stuff? I'm like, I'd love to figure out stuff, but I also am incredibly busy and don't have time to figure out stuff. How does saturating this make it green? I mean, I like it, but bro. That's a cool color. I don't understand that. I don't understand how saturating that gets. It makes it green. I can't look at what I did for you. All right, let me get some saturating is just gonna make it green, which I don't really want. But if I tone it down just a bit, actually I need to tone it up just a bit. So it's more of a goldish. That's sort of the color I want. And my jewels look fine. I just need to change the little thing inside. And for you guys who are like, hey, we can't tell what it looks like. Can't tell. There's the rest of it. We'll do this in black. What's up, Ditto? Alright, it's now the same as my Twitch. That's probably a good idea. I remember, like, many people, when they change their name, just forget to do it on every platform. And so, I thought you were the same person. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure that was the old username, but my memory sometimes gives. Yeah, when people don't change their names on things, it just makes it really confusing. So if you're gonna change it on one, you should change it on all. That's just one, that's personal preference, and two, that's should happen because, especially if you're a content creator, you want to keep the branding the same. All right, now how do I get to there? That's the real question. I mean, I got the other parts to that color, but not the right one parts. I think I added some That looks about right. Nope, not crop. I need to remove. You was called out, man. Well, it's because you were the problem. So. It's still the problem on some things. Which I don't understand from my content. But if like you're a content creator and you want people to know where your stuff is, you keep the same alias, yeah? So I don't understand using something different. How close is this again? It's a little off. It's a little less blue than I originally intended it for it to be. So that's temperature. Just a little less. That's the color I'm looking for. So that, ooh, what happened with that? What happened with you, bud? You didn't get the whole image. Which is weird. I don't know if it's the sprites are the same, which is why I'm questioning it. Oh, that's as far back as I can go. Which is weird. Yeah, but it still doesn't make sense. You corrected on Twitter. It's not the same. Therefore, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Apparently not. We wouldn't be having this conversation if you did. There we go. I fixed it. I'm just kidding. If I just do this, it doesn't quite get there. Yeah, I don't know why that's being weird. Let's try it a different way. This might be easier to do. I don't know though, but it could be easier to do. Let me just remove the little divots. Keep everything else. We might be able just to place it in like that and call it done. I'm changing my nickname from time to time. I have not changed my Twitter nickname forever. And most of the time when I did do it, it was because it's a silly bet that Tui and I had. Also, if you're gonna use me as an example, you should not do that because that's a bad idea. So we weren't talking about me, we're talking about you. I don't like that golem. It looks, don't like it because it looks very blown out of proportion, but I think the color and everything is fine. It will be fine once I fix it. Turn that down just a bit. There we go. I kind of want to fix the face too. Just a little bit. And that might be just taking the brightness down on it. Don't mind that. It let's see how this looks. Give me the legs and the feet. You got to think of it from a marketing perspective, and unfortunately, I'm really good at that. Because I've studied it. And when you have something different, when your branding is not consistent across platforms, it just completely... People are like, is this the right person? Is this the right thing? And then they're like, oh crap, I followed the wrong thing. You know? It's a big reason why companies still have the same, like, Microsoft still uses Microsoft when they're talking about office supplies. Your Microsoft Office and Excel and those kind of things. It's Microsoft first. Because they want to have the brand recognition. That looks really freaky. And if your eyes did what my eyes just did, you saw the shell in a black color. That looks a lot better with the brown on top of it. I like that. Nice little family of things. So, however, comma, but I do see an issue that I made. I want to see what this looks like. Yeah, I need the Let me. Go back to where. Go back. That's fine. I need one more section of this that I did not do, and that's I gotta get that color matched up. So I need a little bit more blue skew is what I need. That's too blue. Saturate it more. That's still too blue. Tune that up. That's it. Because he looks like he's an old man rather than anything else. This golem has proven to be a challenge today, huh? Easier for old viewers to find as well, but if old viewers don't know your new stuff, they obviously don't want to be interactive with you, and then that's their problem. They need to not worry about them as much. If they haven't come back, then their likelihood of coming back decreases exponentially every day. So it's not really worth it. Now I'm not even using marketing, I'm using math, bro. It's kind of like if you guys saw what is it Pokimane did it? Who started a oh jeez, that looks freaky. Pokimane started a content creator like help thing, like business. And so like I would love to do something like that. Theoretically I could. From a, but the thing is, I don't have enough traction because I'm not, nobody knows who Chaos 6 is. And I'm not saying you guys are nobodies, I'm just saying that the people who normally would, be used, I'm not out there as much. Some other people. Alright, that was 4 layers of golem we had to get through, by the way. I think it's the most layers I've used on it. No, I think I might have used more on Ponk. Which nobody's gonna like, but I love the shiny. And I'm gonna let you can just deal with it. Okay, back to the document. Golem. Let's type it in order. Graveler. and Golem are custom. We're big. We have much influence. Well, part of a lot of people's success on Twitch, or a success on TikTok, or a success on YouTube comes from their popularity on maybe being known on another platform or being endorsed by somebody. You know, I come back with being endorsed by like somebody, like, because I'm a Pokemon content creator. A-Drive's like one of the biggest names out there. So if I get it, like if A-Drive would be like, oh, Chaos 6, great content creator, there'd be a lot of people coming in. Because that would filter down. You know, I would be in the main strata of Pokemon content creator conversations rather than just some random person who, you know, randomly makes content. So like if you're like big on TikTok or something and you start doing Twitch, like you're very likely to have a good following over on another platform just because you were popular on one. There's also a few other factors, like obviously, you know, you can't deny that looks aren't a part of it. You can't deny that personality isn't part of it. You can't deny that the graphics, their mannerisms, everything like that is not a part of it. So it's just a balance of everything like that. And unfortunately, a lot of those things I lack really, really poorly. Like I don't have any social connection. I honestly deny myself the amount of viewers I could have by not telling anybody about the content I create. So that's something I've shut down, but I don't want to have the people that I interact with regularly, you know. It's not that I don't want them on my channel, it's just that I don't want to have to be judged in person about it. And I also know that a lot of them wouldn't really care. So those are just things that I have to deal with. And I like keeping my life separated. Just because it means, you know, I'm not different between the two. I just know that I don't have to worry about, you know, how I'm seen in each strata with a cross overlap of it. It's easier to just not have to worry about it. Oh, the Coughing, Wheezing, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Chansey, Tangela, Kang, Seadra, Horsey, Golding, Seaking, Staryu, Starmie, Mr. Mime, Scyther, Jinx, Electabuzz, Magmar, Pinsir. Why did I not just put that in here? So I'm using this Pinsir. I know it's the black Pinsir, right? I guess I kind of copied Reborn a little bit there, but that's kind of what I was going for. That Geodude line. Oh crap! That one too many back buttons. That Geodude's kind of what I'm going for. So I wish I looked at that before I did it, but sure. I love what they did here. It's a subtle change, but it's really nice. Like the green to blue is good. I feel that. Well, it's not that we don't have much influence. It's just that our influence is only limited by the number of people we can connect with directly. I like what they did here with the Gen 2 sprite, because that's what that is. That's literally what the Gengar is. But we can't have influence. It's just that we need to imply different vehicles than some other content creators would have to. Also, the Shadow, that's literally the Cuban I wanted, so that's... What am I doing? I do really like these Rhydon and Rhyperior and Rhydon. Rhyhorn and Rhydon, jeesh. But nah. Oh, thanks. I did use Reborn? It says Reborn Evo for him. I'm assuming. No, this is what I use, red and black. Is that what I wanted? I know I made it in the past. Actually, I'm gonna veto my own change. I think Pinsir's too much of an iconic shiny to change it. Plus, I kind of got mad at that one, and I think that's why it was different. Red Bull, perfect. Labrastido, Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. So this is why I did Skydrift. Right. Pretty sure it's Skydrift, Goddess, but I'm not going to look at it. Boom, boom. X. Bum, bum. It's hard to get those influences built up as well. Yeah. Well, you have to have something that makes you popular, and you know, most of the time it's getting an endorsement from somebody else that, you know, okay, this person's really cool. Go look, watch their stuff, and then you just natural charm and stuff takes over, and they just like, okay, I'm gonna stick around, and then they become your viewers and your audience. Those kinds of things happen. But without that, it's a little bit tough. All right, I think we're good throughout this. I haven't seen anything so far that I need to change. Did Apom already. Espeon, Umbreon. Needs to be added. It's different now. Slowking. Yeah, Reborn's good. Unknown, Wobbuffet, Girafarig, Pineco Fortress, Dunsparce, Gligar, Steelix, Schnubble, Scramble, Quillfish. I need Hisuian Quillfish. To spell Quillfish, that'd be great. All right. Now, it might not come as the biggest shock to anybody. I'm not a big fan of the shiny Hisuian Quillfish. I'm not a big fan of the Pokemon, first and foremost, but especially the shiny. Because Hisuian Quillfish's shiny is just massively different and looks really jank. So, not my favorite. And honestly, Quillfish didn't change much to it in its Hisuian form. Well, yeah, it looks really dumb in XD, doesn't it? Look at this XD sprite, man. Crazy. Quillfish is one of those Pokemon that you have to like really, really like it, or you just don't like it at all. It's like, okay, it exists. You know? Like for me, it just kind of exists. Not really my favorite Pokemon. Nor am I a big fan of it. But hey ho, Spaghetti-O. Alright. I need my crop window things. I want to make it smaller because for some reason they make the excess area massive on these things. They also are incredibly annoying. Yeah, that's true. Watch this. Watch this. Boom. Look at that. Look how sick that looks, bro. That's just adding a big brightness filter on it. You said that. I kind of like that. Wasn't quite where I'm going with it, but it kind of works. Look, I made Hisuian Quillfish. Reset everything, put it back. And I'm gonna have to filter you, so let's just work on it. Ba-da-doo. I don't know. Just want to stick with the schema. It's a question of making this lighter enough. That might work. Might work. Might just work. See, that's not like the worst thing. I don't think that's exactly what I want. Let me give it a little bit of contrast here. Yeah, it's a little dark. Make him gray. That was kind of the point. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? So that's gonna be a hard change. It's gonna be a really hard change. Any way I go about it. Let's try here. See what we get. It's a little pink. Let's go with a little bit more. Add some red. It's gonna make it more pink. Let's add some, actually, some blue. Can't, let's delete some red. Give me a little bit more green. To lighten it. Give me like a nice lilac. That makes it look blue. Cool. That made it really blue. Let's add the red back. So I'm not getting the purple I want. Let's just remove the green. Take away a bit of red. Okay, that works. Kind of what I wanted. Now for you, let's see if I can do some work here. We just changed the temperature. We changed the saturation and got the blue top. Now, I don't know how that would work or how that's gonna look. Let me run it. See what we get here. It's gonna look weird to begin with. You change colors, so we don't want that. Okay, let's get in the hang of it. Perfect. Get rid of the 9. Need to keep the middle section of it though. And then the quills are still staying there, so I need to get rid of those. You need to go. Mouth. Mouth. Alright, that is all I wanted. Doesn't look bad. I like the color. The top, it needs to be fixed. And that's when I can't really get anywhere. So that's what I need to be working on here. That's gonna look really weird, isn't it? Yeah. What about we try these? Do like that underbelly color. Yeah, I actually kind of want to go with that as the bottom. Okay. And so now, if let's try a different approach to this. Instead of keeping the bottom, we'll keep the top. And that means we need to keep the outer ring. Okay. Alright, that was gonna happen. It never wants to keep what I want to keep. It's always gonna make me work for it. It wouldn't be a custom Shiny Dex stream if I didn't have to work for it, wouldn't it? That can go. Just undo that. Put us back at where we were. Bottom gone. Okay. Work with me here, tool. Okay, that worked. Let's that makes no sense. Right. Come on. You know where I'm trying to get rid of, just get rid of it. To be honest, if I can get the eyes that color, that actually looks really cool for the eyes. I'm just saying. Can we stop, like, undoing the bottom? I think that's everything. That looks very creepy without the okay. It's not half bad. It kind of looks like I filtered it. I mean, I kind of did, but... the difference is just not big enough. Okay. Okay. That's fine. You're now what I need to work on a little bit more. Let's try it that way. A little bit better. Okay. All right. Now it's going to be doing the fun part that I haven't touched yet. Mostly because it's fun. I mentioned it was fun. It's fun. But also, is not wanting to cooperate at all with what I'm trying to do here. It's like, yes, let's mark out these little tiny pieces of the fish instead of, you know, just eradicating it, you know, from existence. Sheesh! What's up, Dave? What are you doing? I don't know if I've ever seen you on the YouTube channel, Dave. All right, you got to get some cool. I think I just have the right color for you. Grab that. That's good. Will that be compared to the kind of a different interpretation than most might consider, but I think it looks kind of cool. Comes in every once in a while. I know, but it's been a while. I could mess with him. Alright. It'd be easier to tell you what I want to keep. The problem is you're still not going to keep what I want to keep. That's fine. Just means we have to sit here and color a quillfish all day by hand. But I totally can't move on. Like how I tweeted about, hey, I'm gonna try to finish Sinnoh today, and yep, that's not gonna happen. We're lucky we even get out of the redo of the custom, the other forums. Come on. Good now. I thought the eyes would be a little bit too much, but they kind of make it. They kind of make it. As compared to this thing, that's not a bad shiny. Honestly, with something that has this much of a base, I understand why they made it gray, because they didn't have any other ideas for it. But still. The one thing I need to change on it that I see now. Actually, it's just a layering issue. No, it's not. Not even just a layering issue. I mean, it is, but I need this. No, you're not gonna want to work. You're not gonna work with me, huh? Doesn't want to do it ever. Okay. I'm getting there. Just gonna take a minute. See? And now we send that back. That looks kind of weird, but I like it. I like it. It looks franky, but I like it. The only problem now is that I want to mess with the base color. Who would have thought there was this many steps to creating a shiny, man? Even that small tweak made a lot of difference. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to change the eye color to purple. It might be better just to leave it white. But I don't know. It's just called experimenting. It's being weird again. Come on. They're not even the same color and you won't grab. Dude, come on. Grab it. Yes, I want to leave a tiny little dot. The original color. Because I just, I need to pay homage to the original color of it just that much. By keeping just a smidge of the original color in it. Now you overdid it. I got sarcastic with it and it was like, no, bud, you don't do that. That's our job. Hey, you know what? The mouth can just be, you can just use the eyes, man. Well, I like the, yeah, it's better that way. But I feel like we have another... Are you just the eyes too? Yeah, I'm gonna use the white. You've been looking at this too long when you can still see the color of Qwilfish when you're not even doing it. Alright. Qwilfish. Saved. Very fun. Alright, we did some work there. I'm actually going to take a quick break. So give me a moment. And I will see you guys here shortly. And we're back. Welcome back to the custom shiny decks. Something else to consider here is how exactly we want to do shiny reactions now. I know that, like, for some of you that might not be a big deal. Like, hey, what are you talking about shiny reactions for? I have a lot of shiny reactions because I've played Legends Arceus for about a week. Not about a week. Since it's been out, which has been, what, about a month now? And I already have like a box full of shiny Pokemon, so if I did one like shiny per video at that point, and I have 30 shinies, I would do a video per day. So I don't know if we want to like condense that down a bit or do something else with it, but that could just be that. So I don't necessarily have a problem with this shiny. It doesn't look great. It just doesn't look good. And it's just that skin, that greenish skin color just isn't the best. And I don't know exactly what I want to do with it. I don't know exactly what I'd want to do with it to change it. I definitely need to do something. I don't massively hate this shiny. It's just not my favorite. I think we all can agree with that. Chansco Burner. Thank you for your helpful insight to that question. I'm not being derogatory or anything. What are you talking about? I hate when I grab it like that instead of when I grab the anchor point instead of grabbing the tool. All right, let's see what we can just mess around with because I have no thoughts. Okay, got some really good thoughts now. Okay, put it back, put it back. Okay, see what I did was I didn't mind. That's the color. How do I fix the rest of it? So the issue is now like coming up with an idea that works with this. That's gonna help me. Don't mind that. Let's try it. Let's see what we get. I need to keep some stuff. I had a weird thought while I was on the break as well to like, well, I wonder what would happen if I did an not an Ocarina of Time randomizer seed, but like if I did Ocarina of Time again, like how would I change it to make it different? Because I know a lot of people are like, would you ever play it again regularly? It's kind of hard to after you've done everything. It's like, oh, I know the random locations, and you know I'm not as inclined to just run straight through the game normally again. But I think it might be cool at some point to do something like that. Like it'd be cool. I think it'd be a cool game to speed run. That's more of what my interest was in. However, you know how speedruns go. Also, I realized that Ocarina of Time randomizers have not been as well received as they have been in the past. So I think I'm going to put them on hold for quite some time. Just because you guys aren't big fans of it. I'm not noticing it. And I say you guys, not meaning that everybody in the community absolutely is like, please don't do this again. It's just that it does worse. The hard part about my kind of Twitch stuff is that, you know, it was with, you know, the YouTube channel as well. part of it was I was trying to do Zelda, I was trying to do Pokemon, I was trying to do Sonic at the same time, and you know, we've done a lot of OOTRs, which is fair, but also I enjoy doing them. However, they don't do as well as the Pokemon content. And it's hard to stick by a game that doesn't have that. I like that blue and that purple combo. The problem is everything else needs to be fixed. I have an idea. So I don't think I'm going to be doing one for a while. I also had an idea for a challenge run, and I don't want to do, and that's not going to go well either. So I already know that one's not going to go well. The gray would look stupid. You know that. Yeah, it would. Who's that Pokemon? It's Schnagel. Ah! So, I understand the... Actually, might work. I understand the community's like, oh, Chaos, you did this done thing. You know, we came for Pokemon content. I understand that, and I get that, but I have seen a lot of experience, a lot of the viewers that watch the channel consistently. You know, my consistent community being like, we want to see you explore with other things. And it's hard for me to just jump into exploring other things when they don't do well. Because you're always taking that bit of a chance when you do it. That people will watch it. So that is part of it. I want to do more stuff that's not Pokemon, just to be different for you guys. But also, I think part of the understanding is that part of the things that I'm not making clear with it is that I want to build this. And I can't really build this if I'm doing a bunch of random stuff too. Despite the fact that people are like, oh, I want to see more, you know. It's like, oh, I want to see more, you know, things like Resident Evil or stuff like that. They're just not being watched. And that's a problem. Okay, that was a good idea in theory. It did not go well. Did not go well at all. Also, I realized another issue with the problem. Okay, I see what I needed, what I want to do with it. The problem is I gotta get this to work correctly. And getting those colors to line up is not gonna be easy. It's constantly the struggle of a streamer. Of any content creator, of any person making content, it's always like, oh, how do I engage with my audience and also do stuff that is new and different, and that can just be the problem for some people. So, to be honest, I like the purple, but I don't know what I want to do with it. And part of my issue with Sneasel is just that the face art stuff bothers me. I wonder, let me just duplicate this just so I have it, in case I decide this is a bad idea. Let me just try a little bit of... a little bit of this. Okay, well, I gotta keep the features in. So that's the number one thing that I need to fix. That didn't go as well as I wanted it to. I know exactly why it did not go as well as I wanted it to, because I'm going the wrong way with the color. Now if we change that back to a white, change you back to a white. Okay, that looks a lot better. The face is just missing. You've said that if you did only Pokemon, you wouldn't enjoy it because you would lose interest. If the audience doesn't engage, how can you tell what things aren't? Yep, that's why the Discord server's been helpful. It also shows me who's my concerned audience is, because there will be the ones obviously chatting about stuff. Let me actually turn the saturation off. I think that might be my issue here. Let me get the contrast down. No, increase it. So we can get that. Okay. That's not bad. I'm gonna keep you around. Just in case I want to do some other stuff, but that does give me some ideas. How does that change? Kind of where I wanted to get it, so that'll work. Well, you are right. I can't know what's working, what's not working if the community's not engaging. However, also realize that a lot of people just won't say anything. That's how we are. Just how that's how we are as humans. Yeah. To the person the thing we have an issue with or a problem with, or if we have a negative thought about it, we tend not to talk to that specific entity. It'd be rather just go in the background and tell people behind their backs about, which is not an opportunity for growth. And there's a difference there because, if you're doing things in a constructive way and like, hey, I want to make you better, here's what we can do. That works. But if you don't, then we're not. So, like that a lot. Blue and black shinies. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot. I like the eyes. I think that's my favorite feature. So I think I'm going to stick with this. And what I'm going to change about it. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Formats. I'm going to grab your base eye color. So I have it. The gray is cool and everything, but bro, rough. What honestly might need to happen is doing it the reverse, because that left eye is just so rough and angled, like to grab, that it might be hard to get entirely what I want. But also, if we get the original eye shade color, like in the middle, I'm not worried about that. So what I can do is, see, it just goes behind it. Yeah. So that fixes that issue. And the question about what color are the beads? They're blue. I don't want the blue. So let's go back to what we had. The original color is yellow. Do I want yellow? Would I like yellow? A little yellow? No, I don't want yellow either. So what color do I want for those? That's a good question. What? Yeah. Genius. Put that back. Honestly, the red eyes give it a little bit of a flare, but I like the purple ones too. So now the question comes down to what color I change the jewel to. I have a wacky idea that might just work. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to change it with the temp slider, so I want to make it blue. And what if I did this? What if I did orange? It's gonna be a weird piece, but I think it resembles the yellow a bit and also changes it some. It could. It has a very... Oh, I messed up already. It has a very high probability to look pretty cool, but also has a high probability to go incorrect as well. Honestly, I'm liking the purple with the orange there in the bottom. It's more of a magenta, but you get the point. Alright, figured out what I was trying to grab, which is good. That's not bad. I don't think that looks bad. I'd like to make it more vibrant, just to have a little bit of a difference. But I know that's going to be hard to do. So I'm going to completely forgo what I usually do and make it very bright. And so that's what we have as compared to this one. So I think I made a better shiny by a country mile. The teal would not go well. I was like, I looked at it, I'm like, the teal could be... Honestly, you want to see how to make this thing a little bit better than what it already is? That. Just do that. Just make it a little bit more out there. Honestly, I'm digging that green there. Just like do something like that with it. Doesn't even have to be that big of a change, but just do something like that with it. I digress. I was also thinking about like the Alabaster Ice Lance when I was making this. So it's like, I think that works a lot better. This is Hisuian Sneasel. EL, not LE. No, it's not Sableye. It's not Sableye, where it's LE. No, it's... Yeah, because it's Sable and then I, and the E and the... Yeah. I digress. Moving on. Hisuian Sneasel is custom. Cut some, apparently. Yeah. You away. They only show up for one. I think about it, if they only show up for one game, they interact. They're just a number at that point because they're interested in the content of the game itself. However, they are still a number. Difference. Yeah, I want to find more ways to integrate connection with the community, rather than just have a bunch of people who watch the stuff and don't comment or something like that. Now, what the heck is this? Oh, cool. I mean, I saw what I was looking at, I think. How that's supposed to be. I digress. I'm gonna move on. Ursa Ring, Teddy Ursa don't have Hisui uniforms. Ursa Luna is a form, but not a one that works. I was like, I gotta make a Corsola, a new Corsola form. I'm like, wait, no, that's Insurgents. No, that's Uranium, not Insurgents. Uranium, they have a Corso Luna or something like that. Is that a James 2? What's up, dude? Kangaroos done. Fanfi doesn't get another form. Right. Changed yours. Weird Ear doesn't go here. Tyrogue. I think I spelled that wrong. Pretty sure it's Rogue. That looks better. Yeah, that looks right. Hit my top smoochum. Elekid, Magni, Miltank, Blissey, Raikou, Entei, Lugia, Suicune, they're all fine. Tyranitar! So Grand 3. I mean, if I'm a huge lurker everywhere else myself, but I interact and I don't just show up for because I know the creator enjoy their content. Yeah, that would be fair. I mean, I want to do a little bit of variety on the Twitch stuff, just to kind of attract maybe a different audience, but we'll see. But it's just what it is. Beauticia looking lovely as ever. There's no new forms of Nuzlocke of any of those. Taylor doesn't have a new form. Wingull doesn't have a new form. I'm memeing on that one. Ralston, Curly, and Gardevoir don't have a new form. I actually really like the regular shiny, but the black and red I actually can't skip past. Breloom, Shroomish did not have new forms. Slack and Vigoroth did not either. Nor do they, nor the Loudrids. There's no space there. What's up, James? Sableye done. Mega. Ooh, Megas. Mega Slacking does not exist. I got Mega Guardy. I think that there's not really that many Megas in Hoenn. I'm lying. There's a lot of Megas. Xorass. Right. Nosepass. Skitty, Skiploom. Aggron, Mega Aggron. Yep. Meditite, Mega Medicham. Yep. Manectric. What did I do with Manectric again? I feel like that one sucked. Why is it still there? No, that one's good because we did change that one because it's the Plus or minus invulnerability, Roselia, Gulpin, Swalot, Carvana, Sharpedo, Mega Sharpedo, William Warlord, Camerupt, Mega is included. Flagon doesn't have a Mega. Swablu, Mega Altaria got done. The Blood Moon, Solrock. Wishcash doesn't have a Mega. Corphish, they don't have a Mega. No Mega. No new form. Gek W, Leon. I know. Because I'm not chatting and you just join in and be like, so I made oatmeal this morning. You know? I'll be honest, this Duskull, I know we talked about it last time. For those of you who missed the Duskull last week, when we did this, see, that looks sick. I love the black on the Sneasel, but I think it does resemble too close the regular color. What was I showing? Oh, that's actually really cool. Oh yeah, I was showing off the Duskulls. And they look really cool. Like, the line looks really cool in this. The black just works phenomenally. However, but I'm a big fan of the red, and I wonder why. If you know my emotes, you probably understand. The only person I talked to Oatmeal about, but yeah. Mega Dave is done, because I actually really like that one. Why not done? Snorunt, Galele. That one looks cool. Larry's done. Clam Pearl, Gorbis, Magma Salamence, Metagross, Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Latios, Latias, Megas, Primals, Rayquaza, Delta Rayquaza, Jirachi, Deoxys. Alright, I think that's good. Back to where we were in Gen 4. There's no new form of Starly or Staravia or Kricketot or Kricketune or Luxray or those things. Burmy definitely needed to change because I found one and there's not going to be a reaction for it, but basically I found the sandy one, this one, and it just like becomes, someone put like a blue filter on it. So, all right, we made the Call Me Vespiquen. I think I made a custom form of this and then said absolutely not. No. I know what Reborns is. I believe it's like gray and red, which is not bad. Also, Metagross looks freaking sick. I thought this was the color swap here was hilarious though. I would love to play Reborn again and just mess with some of these colors. That's funny because I did something similar with my Staravia. It just didn't click in my head that I made it more like this. Alright. Yeah, they did white. Honestly, that's not a bad color scheme. I'm gonna keep it. There's nothing I would make better than that. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I forget what music this is. This is Terrytown, right? Yeah. I wonder why there's not a male form of Vespiquen. Said the blind man. Pachirisu, yeah, you think. They don't change much. Yeah. I mean, I understand the functional issue of being in somebody's chat for a long period of time is not on everyone's priority list as well. So it's hard to get people to be interactive as well. Mostly because people will, and I think everybody's guilty of this at some point or another, they'll jump into a live stream, they'll open it, they'll join it, jump in, say a few lines, and then leave. Like, not leave the chat or anything like that, or leave the page or anything, but they'll leave physically from their computer space, or they'll physically tab themselves out of it. And that kind of causes some issues where you don't necessarily get the chance to interact with that person because they're not paying attention. I don't like any of these weasels. Why did I do this? I don't know. Also, why am I changing weasel? Shiny Banana's amazing. So I hate to be the guy who just, opinions change, man. That's what happens as you go through this. Floatzel's garbage. Nope. So Banana is gonna stay the same. Gotta keep the 4011, man. Cherubian Charium, aka the most difficult Pokemon to find in Legends Arceus. Touch and spams are hard to keep. Yeah, the spams are definitely hard to keep. So I try to get rid of those as fast as possible, right? I know you meant spams. What did I do with? It's funny, going back to Sneasel, it's funny that we did what we did there, because we did like a white one of regular Sneasel, which I just find funny. Where was I at? Cherubian Charium, so I need to go up to the C's. I know they're not much of a change, but let me pull them in here for you. And they're all of them all over the place together. I know they're not much of a change, but I went with more of that cherry red instead of a pink, so they became red. I actually really like these shinies, so I think I'm gonna keep them and not worry about them as much. Probably should not open my Discord when I'm streaming it, but I saw the button and it made me want to look at it. Gastrodon, what did I do with you? Shellos and Gastrodon. I love what I did with Kricketune. All right. Apparently needed that yawn. Why can't I find Shellos and Gastrodon? Just say custom. I don't have them in this folder. I don't have them in this folder. So I apparently got rid of them. So they kind of did the same thing here. I like mine a little bit better because it's not like... It's not as red. I'll be honest. I'm a big fan of the green one. What would be the opposite of blue one? Yeah, it's exactly, it's too red. I like the idea of the purple. Just don't know if I like the idea of being the counter. Yeah, I like the green one a lot. So that one's going. But what would I oppose that with? Because like blue and pink are kind of opposite sides of the spectrum. Ish. So if I shift it, so what G-Biv, GB, pink and indigo violet. It would shift to purple if you're matching that up. Although pink would be, I think it would be more red, but I hesitate to do red and green because that'd be Christmas. We'd have Christmas Shellos, and I'm not. I'm gonna stick with the purple. You have Christmas Shellos, and I'm not a big fan of that. So, well, let's just stick with the Reborn colors. Go today. I think the other flaw in this, when I originally did this, was that I did not do different variants. That's the wrong place. Like, I only had like one Shellos. Or when I try to do different variants, like the Shellos forms and Gastrodon forms, I went with manipulating them the same way. So like having both sprites in one image and just messing with it that way. So I'm gonna stick with that. You're fine. I don't want to change that. This is a DeviantArt. Okay. Curious as to what this went with. Red balloon. I don't know. I like the Drifloon a lot. I don't know if we take that though. I know normally I would have said yes, but I do think that they made it a lot better in the more recent games, so I'm just gonna keep them regular. So they actually have really good showings. Medieval Link, those stay the same. Now Mismagius might be a bit of an issue because I think what we did was nope. Cool. I want to see what they did here. Yeah, we want this Mismagius. I'm gonna take this Baneri line too. Because, geez, that's sick. I like because the regular colors are pink, but this just like inverts them in such a good way. All right. Feel myself getting tired. I guess I gotta work today. Weird. Friday streams are the weird ones because, well, that and Saturday are weird because I have to go to work. Usually I stream at the afternoon and it's just like, yeah, I'm not doing anything. And then like I can do some editing and stuff and move on with my life. However, I have to go to work. That's a bit annoying for me. All right, what did I do with Glameon? Probably. Doop boop boom. All right, tell me how that's different. Because this is the Glameow. It's very blue. And the Purugly is about the same. It's very blue. I don't know if I like those anymore. I know it goes from like gray to blue, but I don't know if I like those. They're better than that. They're better than Reborn. So I'll take those, but yeah, I understand that. I have to check it again, but I'm still gonna end the YouTube stream at the same time. So if I would go for a stream later today, it would be on Twitch. I'm in Gen 2. I need to just go to where I'm going. What is it? What are we looking at? Purugly and Glameow. Or Glamey or something. Somebody pronounces it incorrectly. So I know it's pink, like now. Not that I mind the pink. But do I want to make it pink? I kind of like my blue. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my custom. I'm sure a lot of people will be like, "What do you do that?" You know, that's what they're gonna be like. Because, to be fair, that didn't change much. However, I like them. All right, what did I do with Chang-a-ling? Chang-a-ling, 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 Chang. Oh, I made it blue, which is cool. What did I do with However, Comobot, what did I do with the with Chimecho? By the way, if you are in the channel and if you are here, feel free to make your presence known. So I don't know if you're here unless you tell me you're here. That's how this works. Also, you can feel free to drop some opinions and stuff as we're going. Answer the questions that I periodically ask. Because, you know, I try to be an interactive streamer. Despite the fact that I have to focus on things sometimes. You know, I've been told that I'm, you know, terrible at reading chat. And I'm like not. I'm kind of extending that a little bit more than what was actually said. It's that I get focused on the game and don't read, even though I will catch up on it. Especially with the YouTube side of things, it's harder to keep up with it because it's such a delay. Like Twitch, you're like 5 seconds. YouTube is like 30s, man, or something like that. It doesn't help when you forget to turn down the ultra low, put it on ultra low latency. So that do be a thing. Well, people I know, that's true. That do be true. Unfortunately, you can't go to big streamers and watch, like, you can't go to the popular people. Okay, I didn't make it the black and blue. Let's see what Shaman here is. See, I'm not a fan of the blue bell. So what I'm gonna do, actually, that's kind of sick. Where did that page go? It looks good, and I kind of want to use it. So want to see how this works. So this is the Chingling I have. Yeah, very, very useful, right? I don't think it correctly. Yeah. There might be a gate on it. As to not just use it. That might be the problem with it. Yeah. There's a little bit of a gate on it. Let me work on it. I'm gonna give credit to people. It's just I need to be able to get the image. The way that works. That be the problem. Alright, so this, I found it was on a weird site, and then now I found it on a not weird site. So this is what the Chingling looks like that I had. That are 5 to 6 minutes behind on checks, they don't interact. That's ridiculous. You have the ability to interact, I don't know why you wouldn't. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with here. This Chingling. There's some other things that I would, you know, obviously this one is blue. However, I would prefer, mess that up. I would prefer, okay, I thought that was Dusclops for a second. I would prefer to have like the regular thing and not have to crop it or anything. That's Mime Junior. Where is Chainlinks? Right here. There's the same image as what this was. It just that was a weird link. This is Nintendo Junior. Cool. Boop. I mean, I don't know why. I understand, like you get caught up and stuff, and then don't interact, but just not interacting is weird. Also, I'm gonna take a quick break so I can get some more refill. So give me a little bit. We're back. Yeah. Let's say want something, I have to. Well, you know, I always look for the people who are gonna, you know, interact with my content. And so I've seen a lot of people skip over my messages and like, oh, so I usually give you like 3 chances. I'll type a message. If I see you skip over it, I'll be like, okay, they missed the message. I'll type something else maybe in response. And then if that one gets ignored as well, I'm like, okay, last chance to really get in there. And then they ignore it as well. I just, no. Which is kind of just, I had that happen and somebody, oh wow, that's cool. What did I do with Mr. Mime though? What did I do with Mr. Mime? Mr. Mime. I was in somebody's stream earlier this week and it happened to me. I'm like, thing is, like, the person knew who I was. They were a content creator and they knew who I was. So, okay, yeah, that is weird. So this is not, that is not what I want from Mr. Mime. This is what I found, and I actually really like this. It's kind of Disney based, which is hilarious, but it's also really cool, and I definitely want a black and white color scheme for Mr. Mime. However, I think I could probably just make this myself. I kind of did it with Reborn. So let me look to see if I can do it myself first before I Mr. Mime. Or I just go to rabbits. Copy image. The other thing I didn't do is Galarian Mr. Mime. Because I forgot that exists. Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime. Wop. Wop. And the answer is no. Plus, the other thing I noticed is this is inverted, so. Let's see. Alright, I got the name now. This is Zaporio. Didn't do Mr. Rhyme. Mr. Rhyme is not, I wouldn't have done Mr. Rhyme because it's Generation 7. I'm not in Gen 7, I'm in Gen 4. I'm in Gen 4. Of course I haven't done Mr. Rhyme. I'm not in that generation, man. Okay? Looking for alpha Pokemon? No. Who wants alpha Pokemon? Alpha Pokemon suck! Where am I trying? That one. What am I trying to do? But you gotta stick around because I'm trying. I need to get the Mime Jr. out of that. But still, yeah. Of course, I haven't done Mr. Rhyme because I haven't got there yet. I'll be honest, I'm tempted just to do the black and white schemes over and over again. But I also really like this idea. Alright. I like the idea that I had in my mind that I didn't do. So let me do that real quick. Let's do it all at once. Nope. That didn't go as well as I wanted it to. That still didn't go well. That kind of worked. I would do it all at once, but no. I named the original Mr. Mime. Colors too. Okay. Okay. And I know what I'm working with here. That's what I wanted to look at. What I'm hoping for, honestly, I have no idea. Honestly, knowing what the next thing would possibly be would be a good one. Like, what are they going to do with Pokemon going forward? Would be good. However, I doubt that's going to be a thing that they talk about. The biggest thing I don't want is for them to do the Virtual Console GBA games. And I know a lot of people are like, but Virtual Console GBA, that's obviously what's going to happen. I feel like that's going to happen. I don't want it, but I feel like that's going to happen. And I say I don't want it, not because I'm a terrible person, I just don't want, people to have fun. It's because I don't want, I can play the GBA games. I don't want another way to play the GBA games. I'd much rather have something unique, something different, than have something I already can do. Because the reason the older versions of like Gold, Silver, and Crystal, Red, Blue, and Yellow coming out on Virtual Console were good. I like those is because I didn't have them. Now that we're getting to the generations that I have games, I do not want to see them come out on Virtual Console. Mostly because I'm afraid of what they've done with the old Virtual Console system, and now they're getting rid of it. So I do not want that. I'd love to see Coliseum XD get a remake. Not a remake, but a new game, like a next edition. I have to be careful about saying remake, because Game Freak might hear me be like, okay, we can just remake it, and our biggest Coliseum XD fan will be, no, I want to see a new game of the series with updated Pokemon, all the Pokemon up to current, more mechanics. Love to see stuff like that. I know I'm probably never going to get that. I was honestly very surprised because people would be like, oh, on Twitter, which one do you want the most of? Like, it was, the Virtual Console. It was not the Virtual Console games, but it was more of the old style of spin-off games, like, Coliseum XD, Mystery Dungeon, oh, what else was in there? Ranger. And most people want to see Ranger back. I don't think, I think Ranger was good it was a good spin-off game. It worked well for the DS. It does not work well anywhere else. So don't do that. I don't think it would work as well here. I understand wanting them back and wanting something like that again, but they're not going to work well. IMO. So yeah, let me, that little piece of little speck, I messed that up big time. A little speck of red off the feet. There we go. That looks cool. I like the idea of it. There's one thing I want to change about it. I want to see if adding the red gem in will work to fix that. So let me disregard my changes. Let's make them again. So I think that red jewel would go well. I just didn't get to that conclusion earlier. They don't really like to make spin-off remakes. I understand that, but like XD and Coliseum makes sense because they're not honestly. Oh my god, this for all changes. They make the most sense to me because Ranger really only worked on the one system. They only worked on the DS because DS, 3DS, because you have the stylus. You don't have a stylus with the Switch. I don't think they do that. Because otherwise they're forcing you to play in handheld mode, and that is not going to go over well with the community. And I can tell you that already. We do not want to go back to handheld only. I don't want to. Specifically, that takes away my ability to play the game on stream because you have to have it docked to use the capture card software. So I don't think they'll do that, but Coliseum and XD could be remade very easily on a Switch. And again, I don't want them remade. I want them to be, I want a new version. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want a new version because I don't want the same game I've played before. So again, I can just play that. So I'm a little bit complicated in that regard. I was about to ask, why does this song sound like the Dragonborn song from Skyrim? It sounds like the Dragonborn song from Skyrim because it is the Dragonborn song from Skyrim. Alright, I think I got everything I wanted. Oh, I want to get rid of this section here. And then the arm. That's me. Yeah, that looks great. That looks fan-dabby-dozy, bro. That looks fan-dabby-dozy. What's your regular shiny? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, barely changes. Right. 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 So that looks really good. That actually came out really nice. G, Mr. Mud. Na 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 na. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin, da 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 dun dun, da da dum, da da dum, da 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 dum dum dum. That violin on the melody is really nice. They did really well with this cover of it. I forget who it is. Yeah, cute one. Custom. Speaking of Skyrim, I'm doing a playthrough over on the Twitch channel on Moondas. I talked about it. That one probably gets covered. That stream probably gets the most spotlight on YouTube because I stream afterwards and then I mention every other one. So yeah, definitely go check out the Twitch content if you're new to that and you haven't been a part of it because you're missing the majority of my streams because I stream 4 times a week over there barring the 2, maybe 1 on this channel. That'll be coming up. All right, where am I at? Mime Jr. And it is Zappolo. Happini is good. Chatot. Spirit Tom. I changed Garchomp Gabite, and I think this is why it's the right change. No. That is not what I wanted to do with Garchomp. Bad. See, they did the same thing in Reborn. It's not what I want to do. Although I like the teal Real a lot. That is not what I want. 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 We're not doing it. We're not taking the easy way out. G-Blay. Yeah. I mean, they might want to miss the ride. They might be those people who like Pokemon only. It's fair. I understand. All right, where do I need to fix the line? That's the question. Gabite's where I need to fix the line. Okay. I tried to make it really easy on myself, and I ended up making a bad shiny, so. G-Blay. Regular. Gabite. Needs a bit of a tune-up. Just a touch. Just a little tiny touch. To make it better. I have another idea that could be fun. Okay. I know exactly what I need to do to fix this. Let's just put a transparency layer over it. Okay, I didn't lie. Didn't know what I needed to do with it. Yeah, they gotta get bored of it at some point, which is weird. But that's fair. I can't knock you for liking one thing over the other. That's true. Let's remove all changes. I'm just gonna get rid of the blue. I need those. And you can't see them, but they're there. Yeah. I mean, I can understand from a perspective of you haven't tried any other really popular game series and you don't want to watch, like, you don't play them. But I still find interest in checking out other streams that aren't just Pokemon. Mostly because I know a lot of my friends don't stream solely Pokemon. Which is part of it. I know this is weird, but just bear with me. It'll get there. It'll get there. Wrong. Whoa. Way wrong. I need a little bit of a pop there. Maybe not blue. What if I do a gray? No, I don't like that. The change you wanted to make was adding the yellow back. Yep. But I had another idea for it too. Ooh. No, I want that, but maybe you need to be reset, and then we'll give you the color. It's a little bit more pop than that. That's the thing. I saw it was red. Yeah. Definitely something with it. Problem is, it's just a very difficult shiny to grab the color you want with it. Obviously, black would look sick on it, but you can't just throw black on everything. I don't know what color I want though. Maybe blue. Blue is what I originally had. Hard to get what you want, man. No. It's like, what the heck is that sprite? It's like a chibi Garchomp and it's the Cafe Remix sprite. And I'm like, oh, that makes a bit more sense. Alright, so what pink? Maybe pink. Just trying to get some inspiration here. So maybe like a pink. I think it's just a slight shade off that I wanted. That would work. However, I need to fix some issues. Should that be a primary one? It just looks funny to me. I don't know why it looks funny to me, but it just looks funny. This doesn't look right. I can't put my finger on what's funny about it. So I don't know what I need to fix. That's not it either. It's just something that's not right with this, and it's not sitting well. I'm just not getting the color I want for some reason. Yeah, they do that with a lot of things. They just like to make everyone question why they even make Pokemon in the first place. I think. That feels better. I think it's because the brightness is just a tad high on this. Maybe not a tad high enough. The contrast. Maybe I blasted the saturation just a bit too high for it. It might be the base color that's the weird part. That looks sick. I definitely want the purple. Now it just feels out of place. What I did is a maxed out temp. That still feels wrong. I don't know what it is. Let's turn the brightness. Let's do a preset brightness of that. See how we can get it. That's sort of fine. It would work really well there, but not anywhere else. I got it. I think I got it. I think I figured it out. Problem is getting the color to line up with me. So yeah. That's not it either. It looks cool, but it's not it. Because it's more orange than yellow. Yeah, that's why it's weird. And I'm trying to counter that. change. I can't get the color I want, which is the problem. And always and forever will be the problem with doing it this way. That was me. I just can't get it, man. Stop messing with the wrong one. That helps a little bit. Let's just try it. See, it's not even black. I can't even just. Ah. What was the original color? So that teal doesn't look terrible. It's just not great. That's my problem. It just doesn't give me what I want. I just don't know what I want to go with. Man, this is tough. This be tough. Let's try that red and see what we get. I think we've already done this. I think I know what the issue is. It's nothing to do with the color. It's just has to do with the do with the cropping. You're close. It's close. It's very, very close. That's what I want. That is way off. Try the complete opposite. What on you? I just can't get the right color. That's the problem with this. What fits in there? I don't know. I honestly don't know what fits in there. So we tried red. It's just not working. And it is. It's just yellow. Okay. Yeah, Gabite's such a weird freaking Pokemon. The Garchomp's gonna be a lot worse. Just because it's. Alright. It's gonna make this a better shiny? There's a very easy way to do this to make it better. Just make it black. Just make it black. Just trying to make it weird colored. Oh my gosh, white Garchomp looks sick. I'm sorry, but white Garchomp, amazing. Well, let me just show you how cool this looks. Just look at that thing. That's crazy. That's so cool. Why has nobody ever gone white with this thing, man? Even the gold doesn't look bad. It's pretty good white shiny. I don't want to make it white. But it's cool to get that aspect in there. Alright, cool. Now let's do what we need to do. Just completely just deconstruct your color scheme and just... The problem is I'm never going to get this correct. Back to white, please. Thanks. Eventually. Alright. Okay, figured out what I need to do. This is gonna be fun. There's something I like about Pink Garchomp, though. I can't place my finger on it, but there is just something I like about it. That it? Oh, the foot, the feet. The feetsies are wrong colors. The biggest and hardest thing to tell about with these is when you get a purple or a pink shiny like this. It's hard to tell what you've erased and what you've kept. Say like I missed the shoulder blades there because I didn't realize that they were marked. They were on. There you go. And just all right. Ah, crap. That works for me. Bite. Delete. Got our chimp. So it progressively gets more red as it goes along. You know why I want to put the T? I don't know why I want to put the T before the S there, but cool. What I do with Snorlax? Yep. Nothing. Nothing. I did something with it. Did I just use your? I feel like I just used Unbounce. Shiny Snorlax. Right. What did I do with Snorlax? Honestly, I don't even remember even looking at Snorlax. It's green. All right, what do I do with here? I'm assuming it's about the same. Yeah. Let's see. Alright. What do I do with Riolu? I really went green, didn't I? Wow. Let me go. I just like... I must have just played the game and been like, yeah, I want to do all this in the same color, maybe in the Did I? Must have want to do everything the same color. I mean, given this is awesome. And definitely the Lucario, the Riolu I'm using, but hey. Definitely it's like, oh, let's make them all reborn. Let me just do reborn. You know? Apparently I did a Lucario from Smash? I did the green Lucario. That's what I based it off of. Okay. 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 Now I know what's going on. The military's mistaken me for likes of you, so where do you think you're going with that? I'll tell you something, you fake headshot, chaos control. Always fast on speed is making me using chaos emerald teleport. My name is Shadow, I'm the world's ultimate life form. Very well. Yeah. You're welcome. Alright, so it's Smash. Green Smash. Lucario. Green Smash skin. Kill him. And we make it red. Nope. Sort of there. Ah, it's bright. You'd... Yeah, a lot of the Smash mons that are in this, I use their Smash skins. I'm gonna go on the road. I mean, I'm gonna, you know. Yeah, I did a lot of Smash skins. I took a lot of inspiration from Smash too with them. There's a few like colors I'd like to just sprites I like to remaster when it came to regular color schemes. Actually, I got everything I wanted to take out, so I need to add stuff again. Tail? Tail is blue. So definitely need to, let's back that up a little bit. Honestly, this pink and black looks really cool. I'm just saying. I'm keeping the green, but the pink and black. Wait, look how that looks really cool. I like that a lot, but I'm gonna stick with the green. I do want to do one more slight change that will make this. I want it that somber. I don't want it more bright. I want it somber. Okay. It should be fun. Chaos Never while doing this series. We just need Game Freak to like spend some time with us, Sakurai, and just understand how they make, you know, alternate colored forms for their characters. So I understand some characters have like alternate skins based on like different things in their own game, like Link's tunics. Yeah, you have the water tunic, the fire tunic, or the Zoro tunic and the Goron tunic, as they are so called. I always love to see when OOTR you get the pink tunic or the white tunic, because they're like, oh, that's a Smash skin. It's a different skin. It's the Smash skin, not the what's supposed to be. All right. That makes it completely different, in my opinion. Just the eye. So what's up, Jimmy? Jimmy's tired. I'm tired. I'm dead. That completely just changes up the color of Lucario. Like, it's just the eyes. Like, look at the difference here. Like, completely different Pokemon. Definitely gonna keep that real look. That was really well done. Problem's not gonna be Mega Lucario. That was a little bit more difficult to do. Because we have another element in it. That makes it gonna be fun. We'll make it be fun for our viewing pleasures. What time is it? Oh man, this is probably all we're gonna get to today. Probably end up here. Lucario's a good one to stop at though. So I can't really say anything about it. Okay. Let's do the same thing we just did. Which is make it green. Keep the original. I messed that up. Start with a green base. Go back to the normal color. Tone it down. So decrease brightness. Increase the contrast. Okay. But do I like the red with it? No, it's gonna make it look Christmassy. So Jimmy likes cats? Why? Yeah, Mega. Cat likes you, apparently. What's up with the Jimmy like cat, though? I mean, are we saying things that we are obvious again? Like, yeah. This is gonna be rough because it's just like all the detail that's in the car, yo. It's crazy. It's just crazily detailed, man. Honestly, it hasn't been too rough so far. The outsides of the hair tufts will be fun. So I'm not sold on the red. Okay. Like the green Riolu? Yeah, I know. You've played Smash. It's based off of the green skin from Smash. We literally just looked at that right before you said something. So I don't know if you saw me go over it. But yeah, that's what it's based off of. Now the fur, I kind of like the yellow, kind of because if you look at the Riolu skin, the neck piece is yellow. So I think I want to keep that. But I definitely gotta get rid of the pants. And I mean, I'm calling them pants because that looks like pants. So don't yell at me. This is a very detailed mon and becomes very annoying very quickly. But I think at this point we're kind of got everything we wanted. Minus a little bit of this foot. That just messed up everything. Okay. Still a little red in there. You can't really tell it's there, and I know it's there. I'm gonna try to get rid of it. Very nice. And then the pant again. The pant leg. Hey, give me the whole little thing and not just part of it. Alright. So that looks sick, just on the side. And look how better Lucario looks now. I can get it lined up correctly. That makes Lucario so much better. The only thing is the tufts. The tufts need to be dealt with. And I gotta figure out what color I want to put there. Boom. It does look like, I mean, see, it's pants. It's literally pants. I have an idea. It's gonna be easier to grab the tufts and then do it. By the tufts, I mean these little sections of red that are just strewn throughout this Pokemon because they had nothing better to do with their time. And to make it have extra colors that weren't necessary. You know? I mean, the red, I don't think the red looks bad per se, it just... I guess I'll look at it with the original red and then we'll go from there. Oh, why am I specifically detailing that? You're gonna make me beg for it, huh? Just give it to me, come on. You know what I want. Stop sheltering it from my grasps. There you go. See, was that with... Okay, that was a little bit too excessive. Was that so hard? Just to give me this little section. All right, you're just gonna be a butt. Just give me that little section back. All right, that works. Now we gotta get this back. Perfect. You, perfect. All right, I'm gonna stick with that for now, mostly because I need to see on the basic color what I messed up. All right, just so I have a reference point. Apparently it was hard. All right, so all the foot is a different color, so that's good. Makes my life easier. Like detail it like I thought I was going to. Let's get rid of the spikes. Rid of his leggings. Off of his pants. Where else? The fists. I'm missing one fist. The two tufts on the hair. Missing this fist. And otherwise, we should have everything I want. It just needs to be marked in a little bit better. Alright, so that's the original red, which doesn't look bad. I'll say it does not look bad, but I have a hunch. The brown looks really cool too. No, the brown kind of speaking to me right now. Brown kind of speaking to me a little bit. It's not what I was going to originally go with. What's the yellow? Yellow looks cool. If we tone that down a bit, maybe. Being finicky, man. You're not giving me what I want. Okay. So the green. Oh, I can see a massive issue. The red doesn't bother me too much, which is not bad, but the brown looks really good. I do have a... It honestly might be brown. I like the brown, I think. Let's stick with the brown. Where did I get that? From here? Yeah, the brown, I like too much to go. I miss it tough. It's the feet, the hands, the two ears, the two headpieces. I missed part of the green. That's what I missed. What did I... I don't know what I messed with, but sure. one other thing. And I'm gonna be late for work. I still need to get food. But yeah, I do, one quick reminder that I talked about earlier at the beginning of the stream, literally beginning of the stream, that we might be shifting best team just to Fridays and just not doing this series. Depends on time, and everything else. But again, Discord, Twitter, best friends when it comes to knowing when stuff's gonna happen. I'll keep the update in the community tab as well, but I know you guys don't get that as easily. I think that's just a notification thing that you have to sign up for. So maybe try your notifications. Come on. Stop making random parts yellow, man. There we go. What was this? All right, there we go. Mega Lucario. I don't know. It might be a notification setting that would be different from the normal, because I know there's subscribe, which gives you one set of notifications. There's a notification bell, which gives you all notifications. I don't know what else. Selection pane. Oh, these are just random auto shapes that happen. Fair enough. But I digress. That'll be the end of this. Because I need to go to work because I'm supposed to work in half an hour, and that's not gonna happen. So, so we will pick up with the end of Gen 4 to the next one. Or we will grab Hippopotas and Hippopound. So, if you want more from me, you can subscribe down below if you haven't done so already and you're enjoying this. Please feel free to do that. I also stream Best Team. Right now we're doing Best Team for Let's Go Eevee. And I will let you guys know about the streams in the future, so stay tuned on the Discord server and follow me on Twitter for more content like that. What else? You can follow my TikTok. I mentioned on Discord that it wasn't getting my scheduled uploads, so I put one up today manually, and I'll be putting one up on next Monday if it does the same thing. So hopefully that works better instead of just causing videos to disappear. Because that's what's been happening. And so the uploads for Wednesday today did not go up, or the upload for, because the video went out today was supposed to be for Thursday, but I had the file because they just had uploaded it. And yeah, made it easier for me. But I digress. You can check out all the links there. They're all in the description too. Make sure you follow me on Twitch tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. I'll be back with some shiny hunting and let's go Arceus. Legends Arceus. But I think that's totally it. So thank you for watching again. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Feel free to let me know what your favorite one shiny was that you saw today, and I will catch you guys next time. So until then, my name is Chaos, and I'm signing off. Stay safe, and as always, burn it up.